Welcome back to Feedback, where the streets are talking, and some of those stories are finally making it out of the club. In honor of this episode, where I'll be talking to two legends of New York nightlife, I'm going to read a poem from Party Line by my friend Kyle Carrera Lopez. I started reading Party Line because I am currently doing the Seeley Challenge. It's a community challenge to read one book of poetry a day for the month of August. It is celebrating its 10th anniversary this year and was created by poet Nicole Seeley. I'm not much of a poetry person, but I do go to Super Duper Fresh, which is a reading every second Wednesday of the month at Cheryl's Global Soul. Two friends of mine, Adam Faulkner and Mahogany L. Brown, are part of the collective that throws Super Duper Fresh. And it sort of reintroduced me to poetry and hearing it live. And I've even done a reading there of a short story of mine. So I would highly recommend it if you want to hear some live poetry. And Cheryl's Global Soul recently posted that they are in need of people to patronize the restaurant so that they can continue to stay at their location in Prospect Heights. So whether or not you go there for Super Duper Fresh or you just go there to get some good soul food, Cheryl's Global Soul is one of my favorite restaurants in New York City. Some books that I'm including on my Seeley Challenge list are The Willies by Adam Faulkner, Chrome Valley by Mahogany L. Brown, It's Not Magic by John Sands, who is also part of the collective that throws Super Duper Fresh, Ecstasy by Alex Dimitrov, which I'm going to be rereading because I read it last year and it was also helpful in getting me back into reading poetry. Alex's writing is very New York nightlife adjacent, and he sort of feels like the poet version of Bret Easton Ellis Ross in personality and in writing. Bluff by Donna S. Smith, The Bridges I've Burnt by Brontez Purnell, The Book of Alice by Diamond Ford, Love is a Dangerous Word by Essex Hemphill. And by the way, I would love to read Ceremonies, Prose, and Poetry, also by Essex, but it has been out of print for years, and the only copies of it I can find are over $200 online. So if anybody would like to send me a copy, or if anybody would like to just reissue it so everybody can be introduced to his poetry and his writing, that would be great too. My list also includes We Alive, Beloved by Fred T. Joseph and Scrapbook by Nick Martino, which was sent to me recently, and he is a poet from my hometown of Milwaukee, so I'm excited to dig into that book. So before we start our episode, I am going to read this poem from Party Line by Kyle Carrera Lopez, which is very much on theme for today's episode of Feedback. Friends from a Distance. One of the best scenes in Party Girl is when Mary, played by Parker Posey, hits the club in a black jumpsuit with sequin cap sleeves and elbow-length baby blue silk gloves. As a jazzy clarinet riffs over a four on the floor, Mary pauses, advising her friend on a couch to yell, "Natasha!" at a Grace Jonesian belle dancing across the room in a suit the shade of aged Shiraz. Mary strikes pose after pose like an art class model as Natasha vogues up, down, and around her figure. When she's done, the two play shove before they split, and once Mary gets back to her friend, we only see Natasha again in the background. It's more than the music, the looks, the moves, even the way she says, "Natasha," that makes it. That and the quickness of it. This high clown aside between a pair that maybe never meets sober or in bright light. But there's a true kind of love between them, even if they only see each other in chic glimpses. They have it in them to love each other more if they try. And that's exactly how I love you. Since moving to New York and getting to know people in the New York nightlife scene, I feel like I have so many relationships that mirror Mary and Natasha's in Party Girl. There are so many people who you don't have a close relationship with, but when you see them, it feels like magic. It feels like you're reuniting with an old friend. You hug them, you catch up with them, you find out what's going on with their life, you find out where they've been before this moment, and you find out where they're going after. And some of those relationships are deeper than the ones I have with people that I've known for years. There are two kinds of people in New York: the ones who go home after dinner and the ones who accidentally watch the sun come up. Today's episode is for the second group. Joining me are New York nightlife icons Connie Fleming and Lina Bradford. After more than 30 years of friendship, these two have enough stories to help you never get chopped at the door. Maybe. We start with our recent night out at Madonna's Club Confessions, but every answer turns into another perfect story or necessary tangent. We discuss how to curate a legendary room, how drag evolved into performance art, how Lina helped make Fire Island more inclusive, and whether club etiquette has officially gone extinct. We also settled a few important debates, like when it's acceptable to request a song from the DJ, and what you should be wearing to the club. Feedback starts now. Welcome to Feedback. It's so exciting to have you both here.
Thank you. You look good.
Thank you. You both look good.
You know.
Okay.
We have to all look good.
Mocha.
Thank you.
I can't believe I look good. Recording right after the weekend is always crazy.
Yeah.
And Connie, I saw you at Club
the
Confessions.
Madonna.
Yeah, the Madonna
Hello,
show.
Madonna.
Everyone was either at or talking about how they weren't at.
Mm-hmm.
So why don't you tell me how it was for you, though, because you were doing the door at this party.
The pearly gates, honey.
It was New York. I'm proud.
Yeah.
New York showed up
Give
and
it up,
showed
New
out
York.
for
Yeah.
her.
They did.
That was
And
the
they were
most
dancing,
beautiful. Yes.
too, because people,
Good.
every time people see clips online, there's always the no one's present. And
Right,
we'll get
and
to
they're all
that.
just on the phones.
Right,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
people were, when she said everybody get up and dance, everybody got up and dance.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah,
It was church.
yeah.
It
Oh, I
was
love hearing
church.
that.
It was what the album represents and is. It's for us to find our joy, to find our sort of strength in this moment of shenanigans and tomfoolery.
Yeah.
The
Listen, Lindsey
door-
Graham died during the show.
Perfect. People will talk
Lindsey
about
Graham.
Yes,
The senator.
on Saturday.
Power of
we got
three.
we got the
Power of
new
three.
right.
Power of three. Power of three.
Power of three.
Yes.
Come on now.
Come on, Charles.
But this is going to be, it's funny that you mentioned that, sister, and I want you to go back to what you're saying, but it's going to be one of those moments where they're going to talk about when Judy Garland and the whole thing that went down during Stonewall. You know what I mean? This
Yeah.
is going to be one of those moments
Yeah.
that evilness, boom, and
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of genius.
The tipping point.
Madonna
tipping
was
point.
still on stage. Stewart was still on stage.
Yep.
Honey Dijon had just walked out. Her Physical Attraction remix was playing. People were checking the phones. Boom.
Okay.
And that's the people just kept talking about it all night too. It's just, the like telephone. It was
Little
crazy.
Ladybug Lindsay.
Yeah.
Honey bunches of oats.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Going to the locker room in hell. Bye, girl. Bye, girl. Bye.
yeah. But you were saying about just like working the door there too. Because how is this different from working at Battle Hymn or working at LeBain? What was this crowd like for Madonna?
It was very familiar. It was not just people in the know, but it brought together all the sort of layers of the community,
Beautiful.
the ball community,
Yeah.
the circuit queen, so to speak,
Yeah.
the scene queen, the fashion queens. I saw Orlando Pita, who I haven't
What?
seen for
Oh my God,
a minute.
Orlando. She's that woman. She brings all of that
Yes,
together.
yes.
You leave the house for Madonna.
Hello. And it's just like she
this.
brought together all groups to the dance floor,
Yeah.
which is her beginnings, and she has never left that.
Yeah.
But the door, as usual, was Cerco Casino. Ciao, amore. You are not on the list.
Buonasera.
Ciao. You are not on the list. Goodbye.
I have always been fascinated with, first of all, you working the door. The first time I ever came to LeBain years ago, I think it was for a Pride, and it was just someone in front of us. It was just like, I just love I cannot accommodate you. You're not on the list. What was do you remember the first time that you worked the door?
Uh-huh.
When was this? And the first time you told someone you're not on the list? Like, how was your energy then versus how it is now, years later?
Consistent. No,
My first door was Eric Conrad's Poop
Poop.
at the supper club.
Supper club.
At
Yeah.
the supper club.
And 42nd Street. Times Square. Yeah.
Yes,
Times
yes,
Square,
right down the street from Club USA.
Yep, exactly.
Okay.
Yep.
It was a fashion party, so I knew everybody.
Mm-hmm.
But the first couple of weeks, I did have to gain my sea legs.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Because there was sort of this line I had to draw between myself
Yes.
and my door persona and Connie.
That's right.
Mhm.
That's right.
Because there's Connie Door Bitch,
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
and there's Connie Fleming,
Yep.
and then there's Connie Girl.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And people come at you from all of these sort of aspects,
That's right.
you know.
I know, girl. Hello.
And you have to sort of draw the line, and it took a while.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It took a while to sort of draw the line in the sand, and that I was being serious.
Yep.
And as I would be later known as the Weekend Destroyer, I had to sort of find my way into my strength.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what you've done
And-
with everything, sister. So this
Yeah.
is going to be no different.
Yeah.
Now, your door time, was this before or after you were already a Mugler girl?
Oh, this is after.
Yeah.
This is after.
No. It was during.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, it's
during.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
was
yeah,
during.
yeah.
Okay.
This is
So
Because-
you have
That's
people
right, yeah.
coming and
Yeah.
being like,
Yeah.
oh, like, I walked in the show with you, or like,
Yeah.
I know you from this.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
let
yeah,
me in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Yeah.
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 It's like all of the worlds converging, and you having to stand within your power.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Finding the balance of being graceful and kind, but at the same time, I'm not fucking around.
Yeah. And you're standing there for a long time,
That's right.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, how often do you even get to enjoy the party? Or do you even care anymore?
I hear it.
Yeah.
I when the doors open, I can hear screaming.
Mhm.
Oh, she's a cute time. And you know, your trips to the bar and your trips to the bathroom, you get to go and see,
Right.
you get to sort of go in and see what the vibe is and see how you have curated this
I was just about
room.
to say that.
Mm.
Yeah.
Because Poop was my first door, but then because I was black and trans, not a lot of people wanted that in the front of their nightclub.
Right,
Mhm.
right.
It took me years
Yeah,
to
to
fight
build up and
fighting
stuff.
and working.
Yeah.
But I was good for doing the doors of the VIP rooms.
Mhm.
Okay.
And that's how
The
I
built up, yeah.
really grew my
Mhm.
my sort of sea legs
Yes.
Mhm.
and my reputation for being the Weekend Destroyer.
I live.
But you know, it took a while, but I'm really thankful for that time
Yeah.
Mhm.
because you really got to see in real time how to curate a room.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. What goes into a room? What's the best room for you? I guess it depends on which party, obviously, but what's the
yes.
ideal curation for you for who's walking through the door? And Lina, like, as a DJ, like, what's the best curation for you? Because I imagine when you're spinning a party, you have like a different idea of who you want
Well,
in this
especially
room.
if the two of us are on a bill, like we're going to be together for a lady fag. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? That's a match made in heaven.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So usually, for myself, it's just, you know, whoever it is that they have, or it's just me on my own if I'm doing it, you know. And
Mhm.
so for me, you know, my curation goes from the first song to the last song, the build. And it doesn't matter who's in the room. It's about that energy and getting people, and most importantly, myself there. So that when people come in, they're already on the ride I'm going to take them on.
Yeah.
You know, so if we're together and I know that she's out there, bitch, it's going to be insane.
Mhm.
Because it's like you got two people wanting to curate a beautiful experience for people and give you a New York gig.
Yeah.
because you want to keep the energy going. You don't want sort of, that energy of I'm too important
Right.
for
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Or I'm messy.
Mhm.
Because I've seen it.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
I've seen, okay, give them a chance and let them in.
And
And the messiness, it creeps like a
It does.
disease
It does. It spreads.
in a room, and
Yeah.
it can bring the room down.
Absolutely.
You sense it immediately. When someone's
Yes.
next to you and they're on too much of anything,
Yes.
you know.
You absolutely do.
And then you tell your friends,
And it's
and then
a
you
cute look for
notice,
the room.
and then
And
you
then
notice for the
everybody's
rest of the
like,
night.
okay,
Yeah.
let's go to the bathroom.
Totally.
And then you steal away from what the DJ
Absolutely.
is curating.
Yeah.
They are because when you walk into a club, it's like you walk into a collective sort of heartbeat
Mhm, mhm.
Mhm.
that everybody is sort of building towards.
Exactly. From the door to the bartenders to the waitstaff to the DJ.
Yeah.
And people don't realize this because yes, you're coming there for your recreational kiki,
Mhm.
but these are people's jobs. This is
Yeah.
people's livelihoods. This is people's careers. I'm thinking about, and mind you, I plan my sets literally a week in advance if I know, what it is that I'm doing and the vibe that it is that I'm curating or whatever. So, I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, okay, this would be amazing, and I'm just throwing it all into a tossed salad bowl and I've got it there so that I know I can reach for this and I can go for that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm thinking about your experience. So y'all don't come up in there and think about me and act messy. Don't do that.
Yeah. Well, speaking of messy, let's just get into it.
How long did that take, bro?
Oh.
He warmed us up. He buttered us up like some chicken, honey.
Listen, you like if you go to a party like Carrie Nations or something, you're seeing signs now where people are like, no more GHB in the club. You know, and the thing I always hear is, it used to be a thing in like the 90s and 2000s too, where it was also a problem. My question, I guess, is how did it die down to where it wasn't a problem anymore and then all of a sudden has resurged?
Well, it's funny. My dance floors, those aren't my people.
Mhm.
To each his own. Like, listen, everybody's got a recreational kiki, but I don't have those dark children doing that on my dance floor. You know what I mean? But it's also my music too. My music is, soulful, happy, and do. So I think that when
Uplifting.
you're going more for the pots and pans vibe, is when you really kind of need that like numbness, I suppose, because there's no soul in that music. But that's just me. And again, not to take away from your art. If that's what you're there to do, that's what you're there to do, to numb the children. Honey, I'm there to get in your soul and get that ass on that dance floor. So if my people are doing anything, it's something that's going to keep them happy and not go into a hole. Like, who wants to go out and be standing up against a wall because you're in a K-hole? Like, how is that cute?
Yeah.
Well, it goes in and out. It's like when those new generations come up and they are sort of experiencing
Right.
life.
Yeah.
And if they are sort of injured and working through their shit like we all have to do.
That's right.
If something is really like kicking, like when ecstasy or then crystal or special K, there will be those who need that to sort of overcome their social anxiety. There, we all have our crutches, so to speak.
Yeah.
It depends on the supply and the amount of supply. And the sort of people that are in the scene at that moment. They will sort of like, be the kind of arbiter
Yeah.
of what is allowed in their space.
Right.
So, like back in the day with Michael Alec, he was baking Special K.
Hello.
Oh.
and making it himself.
Yeah.
Hello.
Because
Betty Crocker, honey.
because it's like, you would be at the limelight and you'd be like, oh, Michael, we're it's 5:00 in the morning, we need to get paid. And he's like, oh, okay, hon. And you're talking to him and he's like, oh, something's in your mouth. And I was like, what's in my mouth? And he would put a pill in your mouth.
Oh, okay.
Forget about getting paid. Have a bill.
So, the sort of energy starts at the head
Yeah.
of the snake and then goes down.
That's right.
Okay.
So, you do have to draw a line and draw a parameter for the experience that you want to create. And now it's really weird because hello, there's a phone call.
That's for y'all.
Oh, is it?
Hello?
Hello?
I know that the legendary Boy Bar played a very important role in both of your lives and careers. And it was one of my favorite places in New York City of the 1990s. So I'm just wondering if you each have a favorite memory or story about Boy Bar.
Oh my God, was that Sherry Vine?
Yes.
Oh my God, Sherry Weinstein.
Sherry!
My God, what? Oh my God. Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many. Go ahead, hit it.
I know.
Now, what was Boy Bar for our younger listeners?
Boy Bar,
17 St. Mark's.
yes, was on St. Mark's Place.
Between second and third.
Yes. And it was like a birth of, or a rebirth of drag, and sort of a, not retelling, but Matthew Kasten, who created the Boy Bar Beauties, wanted to take the connotation of drag as being messy, unprofessional, drug dealers, but because that's who they blame.
Yeah.
And wanted to elevate that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Imagine the
Boy
queens
Bar.
were the dealers.
Honey.
They don't ever have anything.
No. Yeah.
So Matthew set out to elevate drag and started
Lauren
the troupe.
Michaels, honey.
Yeah.
It was like SNL, but like performance-wise.
Yeah. And started the Boy Bar Beauties troupe.
Yeah.
And it was like mid to late 80s we started.
Yeah.
And it ended like in
94,
95.
Yeah.
So
And with the legendary Johnny Janelle.
yes, was our DJ.
Yeah.
And we did it. We did succeed in bringing drag to I kind of guess like where it is now.
It really is. It was the catapult to polished, fierce artistry from the East Village. And it was just like the creme de la creme. And you would just be like, oh my God, this is amazing. And names got catapulted from Boy Bar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you got on the Boy Bar bill, shit happened for you.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it was that place. Like I reference him as Lauren Michaels because it was very SNL, but it was skits of performances. You know, from Mona Foot to Princess Yandra and to, Varla Jean Merman,
Glenna
Sherry Vine, Glenna Moore,
Yeah.
obviously Connie, and me, and just so many more, and Kevin Aviance. It was everything to see these performances and what each artist would bring to the table, and each artist would be like, oh my God, girl, you were amazing. We were doing it to turn out the next girl.
Yeah.
And you were giving them their flowers. You know what I mean? There was none of these girls, one, looking the same, doing the same numbers. You were going into the archives.
Okay.
You were going into the attic. You were finding shit
Yeah.
because it was all about obscurity. There was none of this, we're all performing the same artist kind of thing. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it's
Yeah.
like, I'm not missing anything.
And it spread. It spread because there was Boy Bar and then there was Pyramid.
Pyramid, exactly. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And then later on, Jackie 60. Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
and then Pyramid was more underground.
Yeah.
And between those two forces, there came Wigstock.
That's right.
And sort of the other
Village
sort
was
of
strong,
steps
strong,
of
yeah.
elevation of performance.
Yeah.
And it sort of married drag performance with art.
Yes, absolutely. In fashion.
And
Yeah,
that sort of core of New York of performance art.
Mm-hmm.
And it elevated,
Yeah.
it was a back and forth and an elevation. But my favorite show, oh my God. Frankenstein.
Oh, Frankenstein was a good one.
That was one of my favorite shows, was the Frankenstein show, and Satan's School for Girls.
Oh, that was a good one.
Satan's
Which
School for
became a
Girls.
show on
Yeah.
MTV.
Yeah.
Hello?
Okay, so these were themes for
Yes.
okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Because they were well-rounded,
Oh my God.
like
with the
performance.
SNL. Yeah.
He would write it out. I mean, it was
Yes.
amazing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And who's got the new Instagram page now showing the old videos of performances?
It's Tom. Thomas Spear.
Thomas Beer.
But
if you go
it's,
on, he's showing
writer
all the old
Tom
school
Eubanks.
videos. So
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
I love following the Instagram accounts too that show old interviews. You know, it's like we have TikTok and Reels now, and you think was the birth of people interviewing
No.
people like in
No.
Washington Square Park, but I'm looking at these old videos and I'm like, there were people out with
Yeah.
camcorders,
Baby.
Yeah.
all
Nelson
the time.
Sullivan.
Thank you. Hello. Thank
Nelson
you. Michael
Sullivan.
Wakefield. I
Yes.
had everybody back in the day, and everybody knows I'm an archivist. I have all the old videos, the all of it, the photos, the invitations. I kept everything. I'm an only child, so it was about me keeping the memory.
Yeah.
So people are like, why do you got a guy out here with a camcorder, honey? I'm like, memories.
Yeah.
And thank God I did. And so many people reach out and they're like, oh my God, Lina, you've got blah, blah, blah footage, don't you? I'm like, that's right.
Yeah, it's great seeing those like man, woman on the street videos now because
Yeah.
it's the same energy,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
like
yeah.
seeing people interviewed in the club in the 90s, seeing
Yeah.
people interviewed in like Union Square.
Yeah.
You know, you talked about that show, that one theme, Satan's School for Girls, like moved over to MTV.
Mm-hmm.
I'm interested too. What was it like in the era when MTV was actually popping? You know, when it was like
Playing videos.
playing videos and also doing things like
In
House
the
of
life.
Fashion
Edgy
or
things,
yes.
House of Style, I believe. Yeah,
Yeah,
and,
exactly.
and the grind. Like, what was
Yes,
it like being
And Club
able
MTV.
to being able to be in the New York nightlife space, but then also having this chance to maybe I can be on MTV.
Oh, it was
like,
everything.
yeah.
I mean, I was a Club MTV dancer.
Mhm.
And then also, too, like the Weekend Rock, you know, the Weekend Rock came to Sound Factory. And I mean, I have 2 hours of legendary footage of us cutting up doing runway at Sound Factory. You don't even know how rare that is. I put it up on my YouTube station and it is now like just gone crazy. People like, oh my God, you have a night at Sound Factory. Because there was none of that. Nobody. So MTV was coming in and doing that.
Yeah.
You know, and they just gave, because I knew everybody at MTV, they let me keep the footage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A Day in the Life.
A Day in the Life, yeah.
It was a documentary
Yep,
series.
yep, mhm.
Mhm.
And
And 120 minutes too was good
yes,
too. Yeah.
yes.
And it was fierce. When they need that back. They need that back.
because weren't there offices on this block?
Yes, they were. They're back in the day. Yep,
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Their offices were
Right
on
over
this
here,
block. And it's you know, back then the East Village was sort of the hub.
It was the hub.
Mhm.
And you know, everybody lived there. All the creatives were there.
That's clubs.
working,
Everything. Yeah.
doing their craft and sort of existing and pushing
Yeah.
at that time.
Yeah.
So everybody was at hand.
Yeah.
Hair, makeup,
Everybody. It literally
dance,
was like this.
music.
Oh, right down the street. Be right there.
Yeah.
It's so true. It was one-stop
Yeah.
shopping.
Yeah.
But now, you know, I feel like so much is in Brooklyn too.
Yes.
And Brooklyn is so spread out, you know. And then many people blame, you know, COVID for the changing of how we party as a community. But were there other time periods too where you feel like nightlife culture really just sort of shifted?
Well, I mean, obviously from the 80s up into going into the 90s, you know, you know, it was a big shift. But I think that we've always kept ourselves as a community together.
Yeah.
You know, so as we were losing our brothers and sisters, we were also rejoicing and we were celebrating them.
Yeah.
And we were also educating ourselves. We were out there and we were doing ACT UP. So
Yes.
we're out on the streets and we were doing this work and we were, you know, literally getting into these politicians' ears back in the day so that we could kind of be where we are now. I mean, it looks like we're going back, but we're making progress in a lot of areas,
Yeah.
you know, and it's because we started doing that good
Yeah.
fight way back in the day.
Yeah. No, they're pushing back now because of the fight that we did then.
That, yeah. People think that because this came out when it did, no, this has been orchestrated for a long time.
Yeah.
Like, don't sleep. Like, these people are like master manipulators, honey. But all those things never, ever, ever, ever last for a long time, sweetheart. It's to be able to bring it to the light so that people can, and especially these brilliant new children who are coming up, they're not having any of this.
No.
And they're coming for it fierce. I love the fact that it's all out in the open, because back in the day, it was all about being hidden. You know, it was just like the whispers and all that.
Yeah.
No. Not today. We're seeing it. And you know what? Yes, sometimes it's got to get a little worse before it gets better. But we need to get to a better place, because we've known that this has always been here. So I love where we are personally.
Yeah.
And I think we need it.
Yeah, we absolutely
we
do.
need to build
Get
our
underneath
strength.
that rug, because it's been so filthy and disgusting and hidden for the longest time. Let's really get in and talk about it.
Yeah, and dismantle. It's you know, it's about dismantling. It's not about oh, I will make a concession so that you feel comfortable. Why are you uncomfortable in the first place?
Thank you.
Because I exist.
Exactly. When you
Because
your
I
life,
want to
this life was
express
designed
love.
for you.
Yeah.
Hello. So why are you pressed?
And you know, they benefit.
Yeah.
They benefit. They benefit from our sort of fight, because it allows breathing room for everybody. So what you're gonna skim off the top? How much cream are you skimming off the top?
That's right.
By stepping on somebody's neck?
Yeah. Can you remember, I guess, moments where it shifted for you, especially, you know, you talk about being able to be in the front door, you know, but when did it shift even just citywide for you, you know, where you felt like it was less we're existing in whispers, existing within, you know, the shadows of New York City, and now, you know, there's nightlife, but, you know, you're also in the daytime.
Yeah. During the AIDS crisis.
Absolutely.
And like, you know, that tipping point before the cocktail.
Yes.
Because before the cocktail, it was do or die.
Yeah.
Get out there, do it, because tomorrow is not promised. And then once the cocktail started to come about and people started to survive, people woke up and were like, oh, you know, you were going to turn your back while the rest of us went down the drain.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
And that was sort of a shift. But then the community was really so depleted that also gave another kind of shift. But it's always that's New York. There's always a shift. The plates are always sort of bumping
That's
and
why it's called
riding
New
on
York.
each other. Yeah.
New shit, new day.
Yeah.
When you hear about the community being depleted during this time too, I guess, when did it feel like New York was regaining new community members?
Ooh, I mean, I think that we've always had our freedom fighters, you know what I mean? And even when, you know, what Con so eloquently put down is that even though that was still all happening, there was still a lot of light.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It wasn't just darkness. Yeah, I mean, you know, listen, the LGBT Skittles Taste of Rainbow will always be resilient. You know what I mean? You will never, ever see us with a frown and always down, you know? So we also, I think that because a lot of our community comes from sometimes darkness, all you want to do is ever find some light and be around your brothers and sisters to help bring you up, whether it's dancing or it's fashion or whatever it is that, you know, finding your joy and being around your tribe. That is something that we've always done. So I feel like it's always been there.
Yeah.
You know, even during those moments.
And I feel like the LGBTQ community too in New York is specifically the best response to the, you know, transplants in New York thing,
absolutely.
you know,
Yeah,
because you moved to this city to escape something from wherever you are, whether that be the U.S., whether that be another country.
Yes.
You have to come here
Yes, you do.
to have a life.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
And it's also not for everyone too, because I've had people that are like, oh, I tried New York. I was like, well, baby, New York will try you bad.
Yeah.
It does.
So whether or not you decide and your backbone is fierce enough for it and your neck can take it, listen, that's what we're here for. You know what I mean? We don't take chumps, honey.
Yeah.
We need our strength and our people. That's why we're called New York Strong.
Yeah.
We're both born and raised Manhattanites, so we've seen the ones who tried to do it for a second.
Yeah.
We're like, yeah, she ain't gonna last.
Oh, she left.
She ain't gonna last.
Girl,
She
she
gonna
left.
last.
When
But for
did she leave? She
Thank
left
you.
last
Exactly.
week.
She
She
left last
couldn't
week.
take it. She couldn't.
Bye.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No. So I love seeing the ones that stick it in, and
Yeah.
they're like, all right, if you've been here for 10 years. We're gonna give you a little stamp on your check.
Because it's a melting pot.
That's right.
It's a melting
You gotta
pot,
contribute.
and you have to whether you come to it with an open heart or you have to learn
Yeah.
how to accept and be with other races,
That's right.
other
All of it.
religions,
Yeah.
all of those like little things that make us different goes into the melting pot. But look what comes out:
That's right.
Mhm.
That's right. It's the most
Music.
amazing thing. Yeah.
art,
Yeah.
fashion, film. All of the flavors of the world come together and mix in the pot and bubbles over and gives back beauty and life.
Yes, it does.
It's always done
Yeah,
that.
it has.
You talked about for Madonna, right? Like she's always just been a part of this scene, and what's it like to you when an artist is a part of the scene? Like how many have you seen come through and you're like actually like, oh, they are a part of the culture, they are celebrating New York culture, and then their music sounds authentic versus people who just borrow from it and you're like, I've never seen you anywhere.
Sounding like AI.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
come on. Delight was a perfect example.
Yeah.
I mean, they were
Yeah.
us. You know what I mean? They were coming up. And even though the B-52s was, from Athens, Georgia, we will always claim the B-52s as New Yorkers. I mean, because, first of all, I live. And they were just such a huge part of the underground scene too, back in the day, CBGBs, Max's Kansas City.
Yes.
Deborah
Deborah Harry.
all of
and
it.
Blondie.
Yeah. Guys, the Toilet Boys. You know what I mean?
Miss Guy and the Toilet Boys.
Yeah. I mean, there's so many good, amazing groups that have come out of and single artists that have come out of the city. First of all, I keep looking at you. You know who he's giving me, girl? He's giving me a young Marvin Gaye, honey. Mixed in with a little bit of Teddy Pendergrass, right?
Teddy Pendergrass.
Yeah.
It leans more to Teddy Pendergrass for me.
But if they two had a baby, well, first of all, that'd be hot. Okay. But make it gay. I keep looking at. I'm like, you're giving me
Teddy.
two different
Teddy.
Is that you, Teddy?
Lina, I want to ask you.
Threw you with that one, didn't
Right.
I? You're welcome.
I'm gonna take that one.
Come
I'm
on,
gonna take one
that's
to the
what he
bank.
said.
Yeah, no,
Teddy,
listen, that's-
Teddy is super fine.
Honey, Teddy could get it.
Yeah.
Teddy is super fine.
Yeah, let me look at the archive, the photos,
Get in.
because I've been looking for
Get
some
ready.
new looks,
Baby,
Get
you know?
ready.
Honey, both of them in their fashion, honey,
Okay.
right?
Oh,
bitch.
No, Teddy
Teddy-
in like a what was it, like a full length fox
Oh, Teddy could give it, honey.
in
Okay.
in a
Ooh, his
3-piece
fashion-
suit.
Baby.
Oh,
Ooh.
mm.
Jet beauty.
Finger licking.
Ew, what?
Oh,
Well, listen,
Lord.
it's summer and the fox and the suits, and that is like winter, fall wear. What's the best season for you two in New York? Which one do you feel like you enjoy more? Because there's summer, but partying in the winter can be fun too.
No, absolutely.
yeah.
I mean, listen, we love a leg situation. We love.
Yeah.
I like being Coco Sheena, being a high yellow girl. If I'm not, I mean, and we of course live for some fall fashion.
Yes.
but I like also that point where we
Yeah.
can get a little bit of
You can layer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can still wear an open toe and still be cute, but you can have like a blazer on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, summer for you, Lina, too, is very. I mean, it's associated with you because when people think of Fire Island now, they think of you.
Yeah.
And tell me a bit about how your first trip to Fire Island may be, and when you started, I guess, making Fire Island a more fab place, a more
Yeah.
welcome place too.
Inclusive.
Thank
Yes.
you. Yeah, thank you was my
Yeah.
word to say hello.
Yeah.
You know, it's so funny that I've been acquainted to being the summer experience for people. She's the dream. What are you with the door?
The weekend
The
destroyer.
Weekend Destroyer.
I'm like, do people
And the
think
summer
that-
experience.
Right, and the summer experience. Like, when you put the two of us together, we're like 2 great calories.
We are
with
a
one
full year.
I'm a full year. 2 great calories with only one day. It's funny, like I'm in a creptorium in the winter. Hello, I'm like, I'm always still doing stuff. But my first time, not my first time out there, I was, back in the day. But my first time that I went out to spin, I was out there just to do one gig, and that was in 2005 when the new owners came over and took over the properties, and they were like, listen, we would love to have you up at what we would like to call high tea. There was never a high tea.
Yeah.
It was just a low tea. And anybody who hasn't been there or who has, low tea is from like 5 to 7. So then they wanted me to do a gig from 7 to 10. And it was just outside on the original pavilion outdoors. And because before there would just be a cassette playing. A cassette.
Not a cassette.
A cassette playing.
Wow.
Well, that's sometimes a sip and swirl if you go there on the right night.
Oh, that was next door.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, is that?
Sometimes you'll be there. Sometimes you'll be there on Wednesday night. And you're like, is this a CD?
Oh, yeah. Well, hey. I still spin with CDs, honey. So it'd be a long time to
CD
go
and
from
no one else.
Yeah, well, that's true, yeah.
They just put it in and press
And
play.
I did hear that they're still playing my mixes when I was there, but I digress.
Oh, yes. Oh, shit.
So,
Where are the royalties?
Oh, well, honey, that's a whole nother show. Don't start something, there won't be nothing, honey. So, I went up for that one gig, and I was like, what am I getting myself into? Because it was a very, very white island.
Yeah.
And it was a very distinctive sound of whiteness, and that's not to take away anything, but I'm like, you're asking this? Okay, well, there's a reason behind all of this. So let me take the Pepsi challenge and find out what it's about.
What did whiteness sound like?
It was very pots and pansy, very no soul.
Okay.
No soul. You know what I mean? Yeah. But again, not taking away from their experience, but I was just like, okay, there's a reason for this. I didn't understand it, but I was like, let's find out. So, and I say that because if you listen to my music, to what was playing there, that's how you can hear and understand where I'm coming from with that. Yeah. Again, there was no disrespect in that music whatsoever. It just wasn't something that they had ever done before by having me in my music. So, I went out there and I did my thing. It wasn't like I was going to try to be and do anything else because I only do me. By the first week, the first night that I was there was a line already down the boardwalk to get in. I was like, wait, what? Because there was already a buzz out that oh, Lina's coming out here to spin. By the second week, it was wrapped around the corner. And then by the third week, they had the dance floor had caved in because people were chanting my name and carrying on. So they were like,
oh, okay.
Okay. And I'm like, what the fuck? So then by the fourth week, I was then DJing low T, then running upstairs, doing Lina's Lounge. That's how Lina's Lounge started. And then I would do Late Night Pavilion. I was doing all 3, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
What?
Yep. For 2 years.
So
Wow.
you built that bitch.
I built that bitch. Exactly.
Yeah.
From the ground up.
From the ground up.
Yeah.
And so then people are hearing, my friends in Europe are like, yo, Lina's got a residency. So I was bringing color. I was bringing diversity out there that was never there before.
New life.
New life. And giving me life at the same time. And also breaking down stereotypes to people as well. That a woman, because the only other woman out on the island who was spinning was my sister, Susan Morbido. You know what I mean? So then you've got this experience, this Coco Sheena situation, going out here giving you all the soul and turning these children out, and also making them also feel welcome and not excluded from the music that they were accustomed to. So I knew how to customize each gig with a different vibe. So the older generation and the new generation were like, oh my God, this is a beautiful mix. I love how she's making us all feel wanted. And then also my love and light and just my personality, So then by the second year, I then ended up moving over to Sip and Twirl, and Twirlina was born, and then I was doing Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And each night was different. And I was out there for 10 years.
Wow.
And I left on my 10-year anniversary. And I I could have been there to the rest of my life, but I was just done because the internet started. So much has started.
Right.
I had still so much to do. I only went out there for one gig. And all of a sudden it's been 10 years. So I built it. and left it, and I walked away.
You came
for 12.
back recently.
I left for 12 years.
Yeah.
12 years, but every summer people are still like, Lina. So it was like I never left.
Mm-hmm.
So I came back 3 years ago to do the 70th anniversary on the beach.
Yeah.
Then the year after that, I came back to do the Doll Invasion.
Mm-hmm.
Then last year is when I signed the contract, and I did. I only actually said that I was going to go out for one gig.
Mm-hmm.
And I even said no until like literally 4 days before it happened.
Yeah.
I was like, no, I've done this. I'm good. And I did, and it was a beautiful experience. I love Tristan. I love his Jonathan. Shout out to you and Liad. They have been amazing. And it was funny. Tristan's like, I've never heard more people ask for, you've got to get Lina back on this island.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it is a testimony of who I am as a person and how I bring people together. Yes, the music was all that too, but it's the recognition that I see in people.
Yeah.
It's the performance
Yeah.
also,
Yeah.
because you become the music that you are playing.
Yes, I do.
Mm-hmm.
It's an exorcism.
And to be in the audience and to see music come to life, that's a really special experience.
I love this woman. She's gonna write my
And-
eulogy. I ain't going no time soon, but she's gonna write it.
And to see that, no, they're your flowers. Take them.
Taking them.
And to see that you become the experience. And how is somebody just supposed to walk away from that and go, oh, that was cute?
Right.
No, you saw your favorite song or your friend's favorite song come to life and given a whole new sort of vision.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That is super special.
Thank you, sister. Thank you. And hearing you say that, honestly, because you know how we go into our artistry and our thought process, where we're numb and we don't know what happens till we see a video or or see a photo. You know what I mean? But when somebody who knows you inside and out gives you and says that, I'm like, oh my God, you're absolutely right. I do that. But you don't know when you're in that moment. You're just so lost into giving it to the children. But we are vessels. From her, all of her artistry to everything she does. We put ourselves into it deep, and I love that.
Now, how did you two meet? Because the relationship between you both is beautiful.
Oh, God damn it.
Oh, we'll get to that in a minute.
Am I answering this one?
Another call?
Good call, yes.
It's me?
You take this one. Please hold. God, who is it? I got you, girl.
Okay.
Oh, it moves.
Yes.
Okay.
Hello?
What is the wildest misconception that people have about both of you? Thank you.
Okay. Well, thank you, caller.
That was social
See you
B.
soon. What is the greatest misconception about both of us?
Ooh. Very little, but you really are that nice and real.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like when people meet me and I'm not, if I'm just walking like, oh my God, that was so nice of you to stop. I'm like, why wouldn't I stop? You just said hi to me. You know what I mean? So this
People don't want to believe it when they're like they're so nice, they're so real. They're like, no,
and also
it can't be true.
When you're on TV and you're in, you all of a sudden become something otherworldly. You know what I mean? Like there's something unattainable about you. So that when you're actually like in the wild, if you will, it's like, oh, you know what I mean? It's like, no, babe, I sit on the toilet and shit and pay bills just like you, honey. And they're not about chicken wing. Ooh, we should have chicken for lunch, honey.
Oh, yes.
I was thinking about the next meal, honey.
Hello.
I would think that would probably be it. Yeah.
Okay.
Other than that, yeah.
Oh, God. What is the
shade?
The greatest. Oh, thank you. Yes, I shall have a sip and think.
Hello.
What? That I'm an evil, rotten bitch. Yes, I am.
Hello. But she also has another side from her.
Yeah.
You had it coming.
But I am a reflection of you.
That's right.
That's what I give back.
I love that. That is true. You brought this out of me.
Yeah.
And you're welcome, because you needed it.
Okay.
Only 3 times people have seen the brighter side of Sears with me, because where I spit, no grass grows, and that's the thing is that I'm
brighter
loving
side of Sears.
Hello, honey. I keep it cute and put it on mute. Don't do it.
Yeah.
But 3 times I've had to bring
Bring
children
the
of the
pain.
corn to the field.
I love
Bring
that
the pain.
you've been
And
able to
huff
keep
them.
count too.
Absolutely.
Just the 3 times.
And it was because they needed it.
Mhm.
They got it.
Yeah.
And it's funny because 2 of them were over requests.
Wow.
Which is so
It's crazy. I'm
weird.
like,
It's so
This
weird.
is not Burger King. You can't have it your
Right.
way. Like,
So-
It's
what
not
the
a
hell?
wedding.
Thank you.
Okay.
Exactly. I'm not a jukebox.
Let's talk about this because people are always confused at the no request thing.
It
from
is the most
DJs.
disrespectful thing you could possibly do.
Mm.
I don't know what song or who put this in your head that you think you can go up into a DJ and ask them for, bitch, put your iPhone in your ear and kick rocks, honey. Like, seriously. When you've been DJing for 30 years and you think you're going to come up and try to tell me something, darling, you came into the wrong place.
Mm-hmm.
I can't.
It's like, oh, I can't. No, I remember it was at, what was, again, Eric Conrad at the Maritime Hotel. What was that
Oh, God,
called?
yeah. Hero.
Hero?
Hero.
Hero, yeah, yeah.
That was one of my first parties in New York, by the way. I
No,
moved
she
here in
was there to do-
2007.
hello,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hero was fun.
So the door opens.
Yeah.
And I think Honey was playing.
Yeah, Honey was playing, yeah.
And I hear people hanging from the ceiling and screaming.
Yeah.
And this one queen
Oh,
comes
it's always
out
one, honey.
and was
Always.
like, is there going to be another DJ? And it's like, the
Are
door
you-
opened up again, and I hear people screaming
What are you
from the
witnessing?
top of their lungs,
Yeah.
like they were literally swinging from the chandeliers.
Mhm.
And I was like, no. I was like, well, I just don't know. They haven't played Britney.
Mm.
And I had to walk away because I would have reflected back
yeah.
to her
Yeah, yeah.
what kind of stupid and idiotic kind of statement that was. My most meaningful and sort of feeding my soul moments on the dance floor were where I did not know of something.
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
heard it.
Mm-hmm.
I drank it in and
Yes.
I loved it.
Yeah.
You know when you hear
Yes.
something and
What
then
is
it's
Absolutely.
and it's playing back in your
Uh-huh,
mind
uh-huh.
and you feel it. It's like I don't understand people who are just like so
Yeah.
so like devoid.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Exactly.
And
Or want to come out and hear the same stuff that they listen to at home.
go
Yeah.
listen to your
Baby.
iPad,
Exactly.
ho.
Yeah.
You came out to
The fuck?
The whole reason of going out is to be educated and be turned out. Like, come
Mhm.
on.
The
I've
best
learned
time
so much.
Yes.
the best time to use a phone on the dance floor is to Shazam something.
Well, I always hear people can never get
Okay.
Shazam my shit, honey. And that's the only time you should ever be coming up to a DJ is to be like,
what is
song
that?
was that?
Yes.
Yes.
Because before
That-
Shazam,
Yes.
I used to always be like, I'm sorry, what was
Yeah,
that?
yeah,
Yeah.
You know,
exactly, yeah.
because I need the track ID.
Yeah,
like because you
absolutely,
hear
yeah.
when you hear a song on the dance floor and it is so good that
It's
you're like, I
touching your
need to hear that.
chord,
I need to
yes.
listen to it all the way home.
Uh-huh.
Because it will feed me. It will
That's
feed
right.
me in times of joy.
All
it
of
will
it.
feed
All
me
of
in
it.
times of
Pain,
of
everything.
pain.
Yes.
It will
take you to this moment of why this song spoke to you at that moment.
What are your favorite songs to hear on the dance floor?
Oh my God.
Like what feeds you to?
Ooh.
Not even just the dance floor, but then also what's the one like you put on at home when you're like, this is getting me ready for
To go
the
out,
city.
for the city.
Yeah.
Ooh, honey, that's a hard one.
Yeah.
God
It
damn.
it depends.
It depends on my mood, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It depends on my mood.
Yeah, yeah. All right, let's see. So for instance, if I'm getting ready for the lounge on Friday, Lina's Lounge, I'm usually listening to my brother Real Soul.
Mm-hmm.
Or I'm listening to obviously Frankie.
Mm-hmm. We got the Frankie right,
That's
here.
right. I see it, honey.
Yeah.
I see me some Chicago tracks.
Chicago tracks.
Hey,
Traxuses.
Traxuses.
The Traxuses.
So yeah, and an artist that I'm living for, and shout out to you, girl, is my girl Rana Ray. Oof. The voice.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am still so like deeply entrenched in disco
Always.
and house, and then it depends.
Yeah.
If I need to be pumped up, sometimes I'll go for the dance hall.
Yeah, dance hall. Yeah.
I'll go for some dance hall.
Yeah.
If I'm relaxed and I want to have a juicy moment that evening, I will go for some disco.
Yeah. Always. Yeah.
For some First Choice or for
some Staten.
some Fly Robin Fly.
Ooh,
some South Soul Orchestra.
Always.
And if I need to go to battle, I will roll out for some house, some deep house.
Yep.
And also some rock and roll.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, all day long. Yeah, I have my moments where, I'm a classic rock chick. Led Zeppelin is my favorite band of all times. There's those times where I have our new wave moments, and then I have to have my classic girl,
I have my Hall & Oates tattoo here.
You what?
I have my Hall & Oates tattoo. I love a rock moment.
Baby.
I love a rock moment because it's always a surprise.
And they are incredible.
Get it. They can get it, honey. Hall & Oates with the flavor saver can get it, honey. Oh, he could get it. You know it. Okay.
But are they still feuding?
No.
They got back together.
They're still feuding.
They were still feuding, but they did come to an agreement on the music, on not selling it.
Oh, okay, good.
They came to a contractual agreement, but the beef is still alive, unfortunately.
Fuck.
Damn.
God damn, bitch. I want to know that beef.
Right.
Like, come on, you two. I mean, come on. The original white chocolates.
Right.
Yes. White Boy Soul.
Baby.
Yeah. But because it was them and Casey and the Sunshine Band.
Yes.
Who does
I know, girl. Dan Hartman.
Dan Hartman.
Paul Hartman, yeah.
Dan Hartman.
Dan Hartman. I was getting
Cherone.
Oh God. God damn it.
I mean Kenny.
With
Michael McDonald, honey.
Yeah, Michael McDonald.
He can get it.
Patti LaBelle.
Patti LaBelle, exactly. On my own.
On
girl,
my own.
I couldn't be in this way.
On my own.
But baby, honey. Michael McDonald could get it. And Kenny Loggins too, honey. He could get it too.
Kenny has a log that he could.
And what's his name? Kenny's fried chicken. What's his name? Kenny Rogers too.
Kenny Rogers,
Kenny Loggins, and Michael McDonald. All three of them.
Kenny.
Just a Kenny.
A Kenny White Boy Soul.
Hello.
Okay.
All that beard and this is sexy. And some delicious voices too.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What was so funny too was when we were coming in, you were talking about the going to Knockdown for Madonna, but you went to Basement for the first time.
Yes.
Now, because I'm shocked that there are still new experiences for you in the New York nightlife. Yeah, of course. Because it's always changing. What was your first time at Basement like?
Wait, no, first of all, before she tells this story,
I
DJ'd there a million times.
Oh.
I never knew there was a basement. I'm always upstairs. I go downstairs to the dressing room and then I go upstairs. I didn't even know about this show. I literally found out about this today.
Right.
Now,
Basement. Yeah, Basement for people listening is like the club it's in Maspeth, Queens.
Yes.
Right next to Ridgewood. It's
this bitch giving you the directions, honey. You gotta work, honey.
On the border of Brooklyn.
They have the directions. They have the directions, but I don't know if they can get in. You know.
But I love that area. It reminds me of the highway.
Yes.
Like the Toenail, Sound Factory.
Yeah. West Side Highway.
Not Greenhouse, but 1 Oak.
1 Oak, yep. 1 Oak, yep.
Pasha.
Yes.
Okay, I missed 1 Oak. I missed Van Dam.
Van Dam was fun.
Yeah.
Mr. Black.
Basement.
Mr. Black.
Basement is the club, and then it has studio connected to it too. And
what's that?
So Basement is just the name of the bigger room, and then the smaller room next to it is studio, and that's usually where the gays are. Because that's the more house. That's the like housey,
yes.
techno side of it, like
where the
house.
Mr. Lounge was.
Yeah.
For confessions.
No, downstairs.
Oh,
like where the
in
basement
the
was.
basement.
There's basement,
Where
the
the
and then the side room is the studio.
Catacombs.
Yeah.
The catacombs, bitch.
Yes.
The motherfucking, I saw things.
Con!
I saw
am
things.
jealous.
I saw things. I saw things.
Oh, let's see
I saw
things.
flesh.
I want to see flesh.
I saw hot on hot flesh. I was like, okay, keep looking straight, but then someone would say hi, and then it was like, oh, Flesh, how are you?
And you know, they were shocked to see Miss Connie in the
Hi, how are you?
catacombs.
They
Flesh.
expect to see me before they saw her, so they're like, "Wait, what?"
But yes,
Because I was
it's
like-
connected to the knockdown center,
I
and
don't
it's
know.
connected by the green room. Yeah. So you didn't even know it was there.
I have been done a disjustice all these times, honey.
I didn't know
I
it
did
was.
not
I didn't
know.
know it was
this
that
is very
kind of
rude.
feeling.
Yeah.
Very rude.
No wonder they cover your phone.
Yeah.
Eh,
They need to be covering phones at more parties anyway.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
hello.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
I
So,
mean, thank
so,
God.
so that you're not out there going,
yeah, yeah.
like you need to prove that you were there.
Right.
We were both there. And why do I need to see
I
it?
saw you.
Exactly.
Right.
Thank God, honey, there was not any of that when we were coming up, honey.
I know. What?
When did
I
the
don't
phone
know if
shift
it would be
change?
different.
Huh?
I don't know if it would be different. I don't know if it would be curated
Yeah.
in a
We were
different
just so
way.
present and really giving it, like,
Yeah.
and also building up our brothers and sisters. You know what I mean? Really doing our art. It would have held us back. I would have felt like, in a sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because
yeah.
we were really just. I would never change it. I'm so glad I did not have any of that.
Mhm.
And also I love where I'm at. Where I'm like, I know it's just enough for my work, but my private life. You know what I mean? I
Right.
don't need you to know and what I'm eating and what I'm doing and who I'm fucking.
Well, if
Yeah.
you were
You know what I
filming
mean?
back
True.
then too, like with the camcorder or something, like you see the camera there.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
that.
Which is
Yeah,
great.
You know?
you say hi,
Right.
Yeah.
But
and
this
then
is when you
I'm
know.
going to the
Right.
bathroom, bitch.
But that's what's
Right.
fair.
Yeah.
Look, you see the lights. You know that it's on. Great. On and then off.
But
and then
now
you go back to being dirty and doing whatever you were doing. You know what I mean?
anyone's filming.
And then
you
and you
know?
don't. And the thing is that you don't even know when they are. They could be like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got these little
yeah.
things, honey. They could be in your wig, honey.
No, or the meta glasses.
Oh, the meta
Yeah.
glasses too.
Yeah.
My ex had those.
Do
honey.
you think that changed? Oh,
that fucker?
had the meta glasses?
I didn't know about it either.
Wow.
For what?
All right now.
Oh shit.
Girl. Meta, please.
Meta, I don't even
Meta,
know.
I don't even know. I knew her, honey.
Oh.
Ooh, honey, bunches of
Well,
oats.
people said that like the phones too have changed even the way celebrities have interacted with New York culture now. You know, like they don't want to go to parties anymore.
Yeah.
Or if they do, they're private members clubs.
Yes, absolutely.
But because it is an invasion
It is
of
an invasion
privacy.
of privacy. Yeah.
Mhm.
And New York back in the day
Was
was
never- yeah, a safe
what
place.
was such a special kind of vibe because I didn't give a fuck
No, nobody
Right.
cared.
who you
New
were.
Yorkers don't care. Yeah.
Right.
And that's what they love too.
Yeah.
That they could
Yes.
really be stupid and they could get the
Yes.
groove on and not be
Yes.
judged.
It's
or,
not about celebrity
Yeah.
in terms of elevating celebrity.
Right.
It's the fact that you used to be able to be at a party and, you know, there's someone partying
Exist.
right next to you and you're all just having a
and
good
it didn't
time.
matter if you were
Yeah.
cool and you were fun and you know. I mean, come on. We all came up together. It does not matter what you do.
Yeah.
It's just what you bring here.
And I'd much rather be, you know, next to them than the bankers. They're boring.
Oh, the finance bros?
Yeah, the finance people, they're
Yeah,
boring. You know, they're
but
like,
they
because
could
they
be
always try
really-
to get into the door, I'm sure, too,
Yeah,
by being
yeah.
like, I'll buy a table.
But they're sometimes I gotta tell you, some of them are very fun in bed. Boring as fuck anywhere else, but honey, some of the most depravity in the anyway. Don't get me going, please. I do love a whatchamacallit, a pair of Dockers and khakis every once in a while, honey.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, yes, but
Yeah.
leave your phone and your meta glasses at home.
Yes, that.
And we can make the beast with two backs.
That's right. Exactly. And
that-
then don't talk.
right.
Don't talk.
Oh yeah, because then
Yeah, don't
after they're finished, they're like,
God.
oh,
Oh, Lord. Oh,
I know.
sorry.
Get out.
Go back to the fun part.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, getting back to my question that I had before, when did you two meet?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yes, and how did this relationship develop?
It was before life,
Mm-hmm. It was
and Oh God,
We've been going like this since
Webster
the late
Mall.
Yes, definitely.
I think we met at Webster Mall.
Officially.
Yes,
Because there was a lot of floating around from the late 80s and then definitely early 90s. It was definitely around Webster Hall times. And then obviously when we see each other, we're working together. It was like, and then I think then we kind of like started pushing more into the sisterhood when we went to Paris together.
Yes.
When we were in Paris. And then also too, we were also living in East Village until when you were living down the street.
Yes.
And
we would see each other.
So it was like
daily.
more and more, build. And then when we did our first thing that kind of catapulted us into wanting to do the thing. For Seraph, yes.
Yeah.
And then our mutual friend, Jason Canner, who owns Soul Model Management, modeling agency.
Shout out, Jason.
Jason, we love you.
Love you.
We were having a birthday dinner for me about a year ago.
Yeah.
And he's like, and Con was there, of course. And he was like, you two need to do a podcast. And now we're coming up. We're just starting season 2 in August. And what we did, our 54th episode, 40, what was it?
54th
54th episode recently.
Because we're almost at 60.
Yeah.
So that's how the cutting up started.
That's how the cutting up started.
Yeah.
Last September. Yeah.
Because we were just coming out of the pandemic.
Yes. Yep.
And Seraph was this organization that was building up the LGBT community, coming out of that so that there could be a connection outside of like clicks and likes.
Yes. Yeah.
It was more about a connection, but then the connection would lead to
a community.
Yes, and us meeting in person.
Right.
Okay.
It was very cool.
Because COVID really it stunted.
It did.
It stunted so many people and I see it at the door.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
I see it at the door as like some of the new kids can barely
so socially awkward.
Speak.
Yeah. It's so sad. Yeah.
It's like, what did you say?
Yeah.
Excuse me?
This is why they're always here. You know what I mean?
Phone, and then that's where the
disconnect
over drug use comes
from
too.
Yeah, that too.
I can't speak. I don't know how to interact with people.
Yeah.
That's why I have to do these drugs. I mean, I was reminded of this viral tweet that had happened where this girl was talking about like fighting with people at I think it was like a Chapel Roan concert. People like don't know how to even move at a concert anymore, right? They're like they think that like I'm standing right here, like they don't want to like let people past, or it's
or they've got their phone up and they don't think that other people need to see behind them, right?
Yeah. And then even in the club, you notice that too. The people who
just push you,
the people who just
literally push you.
Like,
they're
don't
like,
know how to walk, exactly.
And it's just like, but bitch, I'm right here,
exactly.
I talked to someone about the New York, because I was in the UK recently, which is fun, but the dance floor there is sort of, they do the push.
Yeah.
It's very colonial.
Yeah.
I was like, I
Mosh
missed the New York tap. You like touch someone on the shoulder, acknowledge that like there's a person behind you, and then the people who get it, like they know, oh, they move, they get it, you know?
There was a club courtesy. You knew how to move back in the day. It could be this packed, honey. You still have a cocktail and a cigarette in your hand and like this. And nobody got burnt. Nobody got spilled.
Yeah.
Like that was just, first of all, it was an art in itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is a party that you both really miss and feel like maybe this party could come back now that the nightlife is fun again? Because there used to be, when I first moved here, in 2007, and I think you said this in an interview, there were like 5 different things you could go to. Like if you didn't want to hear Honey, whatever she was playing at Hero, and you wanted to hear your Britney, well, there was a gay bar for you to go to.
Absolutely.
Yes.
But those places aren't around anymore.
Yeah. I mean, we used to do Life and Spa together, which was a fabulous party on Thursday.
And where was it?
It started off on Bleecker, and then it moved over to 13th and Broadway.
Yes.
Yeah. Life was
there's a hotel there now on 13th.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, there's a hotel.
That was a fun part. I mean, obviously, Mr. Black was really fun, too.
Yeah. Jackie 60.
Jackie 60 was great.
Yeah.
My party makeup room at Webster Hall was fun.
Yes.
Also, too, Palace du Boutique, that party used to do.
Panty
Girls.
Yes, Panty Girdles
was fierce.
Palace du Beauté.
Yeah.
I used to go to Beige.
Beige was fun.
Beige.
It was nice to go out on a Tuesday.
And Wednesday,
Yes.
Flamingo's on Wednesday. Flamingo was
fun.
fierce.
Oh.
With Gant Johnson, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that
Beige.
was fun. Beige was fabulous.
Beige, Jackie 60.
Yeah.
Life.
But, Sound Factory all day long.
Yeah.
A place.
Like, wait, baby.
Yeah.
Like, that's it.
Mhm.
Woo, I love this phone situation. Should I answer this one?
Yes, you both can listen.
Okay, all right, let's hold a second.
Hello.
Hello?
Hi, Connie and Lina. It's Lonnie here. Since you two are absolute legends of the New York City nightlife scene, I have a very crucial question for both of y'all. When do you know that an afters is officially chopped and it's time to pack it up and get the hell out of there? Like, what are some immediate red flags for you that say the vibe is dead or that the party is over? Can't wait to hear y'all's answers. Love y'all so much.
First of all, I love that Country
Thank
Time
you.
Lemonade accent.
I love Lonnie.
She's fierce.
She is fab, and her reels. I'll show you her Instagram.
I wanna
her reels
see.
are the
Gorgeous.
funniest. She's always just giving like a rant. It's fun.
I can listen to anybody with that accent. It's just like, I want to sit on the lanai and have a mint julep and then have some fried chicken and throw down. Now, what she asked?
When do you know when to leave the afters? When
The after parties?
When the vibe
Oh.
has shifted and you have to leave the after.
Oh, honey, I haven't done an after party in forever.
I know.
Save the robots day, girl, honey. I mean, first of all, factory in itself was an after hours.
Yeah.
Because you get there at 4 a.m. and you wouldn't leave until like 2.
Maybe
Yeah.
that's
The next
it.
day.
Don't even go.
But I was already at 3 places before I got to factory.
Yeah,
You know what I
Right.
mean? So
True.
my days of after hours, honey, are after.
What was the last after hours
can't
I've
even remember.
been to?
I think Mr. Black was probably the last after
Yeah,
hours.
yeah,
Because that was after.
yeah.
And then the after parties were usually at my house.
Mhm.
But that's another show.
Well, I think Lonnie too was
Ba-dum-bum.
talking specifically about like the after party that's at someone's home too.
Oh!
At a
Oh,
club. Because
that
yes,
after.
that.
We were taking it literal, like
Oh no!
the club
Yeah,
to club.
well,
Yeah.
because you have the afters, the parties that are afters,
Right.
and those
Yeah.
are fun. But then like, when is it time to leave someone's home?
Oh.
Well,
I'm not going to anybody else's house, first of all. If
It's
I'm
gonna be
doing it's going to
yours.
be at my house.
Yeah.
So y'all can go. I'm
Yeah.
not trying to be out feeling busted and boogie from a look from the night beforehand. That's not happening.
yeah.
That happened to me once back in the day, and I said, never again. I said, one, I'm never going to a Trick's house again. You're coming to my house, so I can kick you out. I remember one time in Paris, me and Joey Harris were there, and I remember we were staying in the hotel. We were
Not
doing,
with Showy Harry.
Yes, honey. We were there for Mugler, and then we were doing a party at Queen.
Yes.
I met this guy at Queen, went home with him. It was on a Sunday because, we were there on Saturday. So, it's Sunday morning. The church bells are ringing. I got this big old fucking...
And the French are
honey,
shady
They
to
are
They
shady.
are.
begin with.
And there were no... You had to call... I said, can you get me a car? He was like basically like pushing me out of the door. I was like... I'm literally, thank God I had this big old fur on, honey. The big old Mongolian lamb on. Because I was naked underneath.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just, and I remember there was children outside, and they were just like this, looking at me like this. I was like, I know I would too. I would look at me. Oh, I looked hideous.
It's worse in a foreign
Oh,
country.
it's awful. It is.
Oh, the walk
'cause
of
you're
shame?
like, you don't know these
No,
people.
no, you don't know
No.
these people.
Yeah.
That was so
And-
black. I don't know you people.
And you can't front.
no, you
No.
can't.
You can't
You
front
look
in
like a
front
whore.
of a hello.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I look like a
A
whore.
strumpet.
And I deserved it. You know what? Throw the stones at me, honey. I'll try to dodge, but I said, just get me in the. And I said, you have to put me down in this cab. I'm not walking down there by myself.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, no, I don't do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go on,
So
girl.
for me, when to leave the after
Mm-hmm.
is if everybody's paired off, the candy
Yeah.
is gone.
Yeah. That's true.
And if they're calling for more candy,
Ooh.
that's when you leave.
Yes,
Yeah.
bitch. That's true.
That's when you
That's
leave.
true.
You can't artificially extend the party.
No, you can't.
No.
No, you
Yeah.
can't. No.
No.
If you either get enough for the full
Right.
duration or
Yes.
you're absolutely because it gets fiendish then, honey.
Yes, it
And
does.
it's not cute.
It does.
It's not cute.
Yeah.
Trick or treat.
Because-
Smell my feet. Give me something good to
Because
eat, honey.
everybody's calling somebody else
Oh,
who's
yeah.
calling
Well,
somebody else
He's
to
not
call
answering.
somebody else.
Oh, bitch, that's the
Oh,
worst.
ooh, girl. Ooh.
No. Oh, no. Oh, hell
No, bitch.
Oh, I need that out of my memory now, honey. Next question, please.
All right.
No, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. No, I'm not going to say it.
You sure?
I'm not going to say it.
I love this show feedback, honey.
Thank
Y'all
you.
doing the most. Teddy Pettigraph is doing the most, honey. Go, Teddy.
It's been a joy having you both here.
God.
I just want
Oh
to
my
ask
gosh.
one last thing.
First of all, we can't wait to have you on our show.
Please,
Hello.
no, I want to cut up.
Duh.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Hello.
Yeah.
Come for the
It's
cutting,
cutting
up.
up.
I can't wait to see what record you pull out for me.
Oh, Teddy
Probably
Pettigraph.
Teddy.
Teddy.
I need to hear more Teddy in the club.
You need to also get to his fashions, honey.
Okay, I need to get
want you to
Teddy's
text us
fashion.
and let us know after you go to, because the homeboy could dress.
Okay.
Right, girl?
Oh my
He
God.
was fine and, ooh.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And where can I hear Teddy in the club? Who's playing
Oh,
Teddy?
oh
Pettigraph?
baby,
You're
I'll
playing
give you a Teddy remix any day, honey. Are you kidding me?
All right.
Oh, I just
Oh.
put it on my playlist. There's
one?
Bad Luck.
Oh, bad luck, honey.
Bad Luck
Oh,
is
back
so
get
fucking
it, honey.
beautiful.
You got what I need?
Mm-hmm.
Baby, I got a really fierce remix of that one, honey.
Oh, and
Yeah, silk.
Dimitri from Paris
Uh-huh.
did a remix of Bad Luck.
Yes, he did. That's a
Okay.
cute one. Actually.
That
I heard
is
that one, yeah.
fucking
Yeah,
incredible.
it is. Yeah.
Okay.
Shout out Dimitri.
Okay.
Oh, Dimitri's.
Lina, where can the people find you?
Oh, I'm like Visa everywhere you want. Hey.
Where can people find a
Especially
party
in the
of
summer.
yours?
Especially in summer, I'm everywhere. Every Friday, you can always hear me at my residency at Cafeteria, Lina's
Now,
Lounge.
I love Cafeteria.
You need to come to the lounge
I'm
this
gonna
Friday.
come to the lounge. I haven't been to Cafeteria since around when I first moved here. I mean, R.I.P. Splash.
Oh my
R.I.P.
God.
Splash. I used to be like in that. I moved here when I was 20. And so.
What are you, 22 now?
Yes, exactly.
You know,
Thank
Mocha,
you.
honey. He could be 70, honey.
Okay.
He could be 70. He could be my dad.
My first club, well, because I was 20 and I moved here. I didn't have a fake ID. I moved here like a month and a half before my 21st birthday.
Okay.
So the first place I went to was Rush.
Oh my God.
I know, right? The ghetto. And then I went to Splash when I was 21 for the first time. The first place I went with my friends.
Right.
And I remember when the club used to close. Then I would go to Cafeteria.
We were open 24 hours, honey.
Yeah.
We opened in 97.
I missed that.
Yeah. So fun.
Yeah.
So every Friday there, and I'm of course doing my summer residency out on the island, and yeah, everywhere. I mean, just you can go to my socials, honey.
Okay.
Everywhere.
Great.
And then, of course, most importantly, you can always listen to our podcast and watch our visuals every Thursday on the Cutting Up and Geeking with Connie and Lina.
And Connie, what parties are you at? In case people want to try. Try to get in.
Try.
You know,
really
someone's gonna come
try.
up and be like, "I listened to your
The
feedback."
Weekend Destroyer.
Oh God. Lady Fag, for Battle Hem, and at the Standard.
Yeah.
The Standard at Le Bain.
Bain.
Le Bain.
I love you both. What's
We love you.
leave our viewers with one last thing. Some nightlife feedback for the girls.
Okay.
Dress cuter.
Yeah, thank you. And also, be present. Put your damn phone down.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Have a conversation and meet your brother, your sister, your lover.
Yeah.
You know, a person for the night.
True.
Right? Actually talking to them, but not being on an app.
Yeah.
Listen,
The
take
dating
photos.
apps are over.
Yeah, take the photos with us. Take a quick little video, but then just be present.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I
right.
mean? Just be present.
It's a dress cuter for the gays. Are you tired of what we're wearing to the club?
Oh, bitch.
I listen. I
Dress
know that I'm wearing the Carhartt
No,
shorts.
you
I
look
know.
really cute.
I know.
And look,
I
our
know.
shoes match.
Thank you. But I know the you know the like the Midwest sort of like workman's wear stuff
Yeah.
has come back now. They're wearing like the camo and the. Are you tired of that?
Yes.
Baby,
I
we come
mean,
from the school of let
no,
you have
because-
it. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Because it's a nightclub and
Yes.
it's like,
Don't bring day wear.
oh, I just came from the gym.
Then why are you here?
So what?
Why are you here? Like,
Right.
seriously.
And flip flops.
Oh.
Flip flops
People wearing
and
flip flops in the club.
sandals. Oh, you would be
She
surprised.
has told me some stories.
Oh.
I know.
Flip flops and
Oh, they're Gucci.
socks
Like,
with sandals.
I hate even seeing sandals in the city on men. I'm
Oh,
like,
see.
you're walking around New York.
You need to
What
stop.
if the
and
sandal
we
comes
are
off?
talking to Toe Tricks
I
Queen.
live for feet, honey. I do. But I agree with her. Listen, I want to see a foot. But yeah, no. Ooh, is this a slippery slope? Is this a slippery slope? Ooh, you're trying to get me on the feedback. Only on the cutting up sugar. I can give you all the nasties.
Feedback.
And you want the feedback. I'm going to write a toe review. No, I know where my sister's coming from. I do. And I mean, come on. You went out to dress to impress back in the day. Step your pussy up when you go outside. Why are you giving me day wear in the nighttime? And Lululemon should never see the light of a club.
Yeah. Well, a lot of the gays don't care about. They'll wear the gym wear too because the shirt's just coming off anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, but also too.
But just like a little effort.
A little effort,
little
exactly.
something.
Okay,
Give me a nighttime fantasy.
Yeah.
Like, don't give me what I could see in the daytime.
I'm not opposed to an athleisure look,
but make it funky.
But elevate it.
Exactly.
Elevate it. Give me something.
Yeah.
Give me something to work with.
Exactly.
And not to be sort of offended when you walk up and you're like,
look at your swag. You're rocking your crystals, looking fierce. And like you can see you put effort in this.
Thank
yes.
you.
Not the ones
for the ladies. I had to.
There's color. There's light. There's proportion.
Exactly. Yeah, totally. Exactly.
Give me something.
Something.
Please.
But I'm supposed to swoon.
You're looking like you're coming from doing your laundry.
Which can be hot on the street.
On the street.
On the street, but not in the clear.
On the street.
That's where meet cute.
That's
not in the club.
Right.
All right. Well, thank you, ladies.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you for your feedback.
Thank you. And I can't wait to cut up soon.
Oh, you're going to cut up very soon.
Yeah,
Please.
I'm going to come in my Teddy look.
He will have done his homework at that point.
I'll
you know what? We're going to hold you to that. We're going to hold you to that.
We're going to hold you to that. I'm in that Teddy.
I'll be saying to this to others. If he don't look like Teddy, don't let him in, honey. Don't let him in, honey. Yes. Oh, I'm excited.